hot air balloon capital of the world. This is Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. Direct from the rooftop studio at Balloon Fiesta Park in Albuquerque, New Mexico, here are the hosts of Balloon Fiesta Live, Glenn Moyer and Art Lloyd Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls all around the world, good morning and welcome. It is Saturday morning, day 8 at the 49th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. Welcome to Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. I'm Glenn Moyer. As always, I'm joined by my cohort, Mr. Art Lloyd Jr. Good morning, Art.
Good morning, Glenn. We're in for a fabulous, busy day here at Balloon Fiesta.
And a big special announcement coming later today.
Yes.
We're all excited about. As, you know, this is the 49th, and we're nearing the end of the 49th, so already we're all turning our eyes and thoughts and calendars to pointing toward the 50th Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. So a big announcement later today.
As well as some minor announcements that go with it, because the Saturday
traditional announcements.
Yeah,
yes.
The traditional one. This is the day we reveal the theme for the next year.
For next year, which means the new bumper stickers coming out.
All that stuff happens today.
Yeah. Well, we've got a king size announcement to make this morning.
I have the little bumper sticker here ready, so I already know what it looks like.
Well.
Yeah, I know.
You're an insider, and I'm on the outside looking in.
So we're going to have that. We are scheduled for our Dawn Patrol show this morning. Krispy Kremes. We're going to head over to Pilot's Briefing shortly here this morning. It's a Mass Ascension Day. Later on today, it's the awards brunch. We're going to find out who won the competition and how everybody did over that. We won't broadcast that live because the timing is so fluid on how that happens, but we will record it and bring that back
and then post it later so that people can watch it on our Facebook or YouTube or balloonfiesta.com or on the Balloon Fiesta app.
There you go.
All those places where people can see us.
And then tonight we've got our final Night Magic Balloon Glow tonight. And then, of course, we have a farewell ascension tomorrow morning. So we're definitely on the back end of Balloon Fiesta for 2021.
Yeah, the end is in sight. It's not here yet, but it is in sight. And
it has gone fast.
It hasn't it? I was just talking with some family that were here visiting this morning, and how when we started 8 days ago, it had been 2 years since you and I had been together here on the rooftop studio, and yet it seemed like it had only been a few days, and the week always goes by quick. We start out and you think, oh, we got 9 days. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. How am I going to make it?
Yeah. How am I going to survive? And then suddenly we're here, and it's like, oh wait, no, it can't end now. No. Wait, stop. Hold time out. It's it's just kind of crazy. It really is.
A lot of work and effort by a lot of people. Not only the staff, but all of our volunteers, and of course all of our vendors and all of the folks that work to put on this world premiere balloon event.
Absolutely.
And
doing it in a year when we're still battling COVID and recovering from all of that, it's just been kind of spectacular. Yeah, we had some kinks at the very beginning, because we'd been off for 2 years.
A little rusty.
We had to break that rust off. But yeah, all in all, an incredible week, and Mother Nature has just put on a great weather year for us so far.
Yeah, we've not canceled an event yet.
No, we're batting 1,000 so far.
We are.
We'll see if we can hold that up through the rest of the weekend, but so far we're in good shape.
So the Dawn Patrol show team, I did hear them just as our show open played, call for fans on.
Yeah.
So we should start seeing some little bubbles. In fact, I think there's one on the left side of the screen.
Could be. The whole team is here this morning. One slight change is that Michael Scott out of Oklahoma City flying a different balloon. He's flying Spirit of the Sky. Spirit of the Sky.
One of those.
Yeah, they told us, and now we've already forgotten. We're not very good at remembering. We're getting old, and memory's not what it used to be. Sorry, Michael. At least we got his name right. That's what's important.
And we mentioned it, Michael.
And we did mention it, Michael Scott from Oklahoma City.
Yeah. So yes, we do. There we can now see that is indeed balloons with cold air being blown into them.
Yep.
And they'll be standing up shortly, and we'll get. They're all out there. I can see them now. They'll be standing up shortly. We'll get our Dawn Patrol show underway.
So are we going to go to pilot briefing before we do that, or are we going to go ahead and start Dawn Patrol show?
Well, we're waiting for the right spot of pilot briefing. There is a lot of housekeeping activities that go on over there. You know, making sure everybody's scanned in, and different things to remember about this and remember about that. And so we're not going to.
Well, I thought we were going to try to catch like.
We are.
Okay.
We're going to try and catch. There's still
ambassador of the day and that stuff. So you're listening in, are you?
Well, they are in the truck. They're watching down there. The truck down is watching. So yeah, there's a lot of those types of things. And I was supposed to get the entire agenda for the pilot briefing, but we'll just see what happens and go from there. But yes, we're going to attempt to pick up the ambassador of the day conversation. There's a landowner of the day, pilots to the tower, those kinds of things before they go into weather. Not so interested in the pilots to the tower, but the ambassador of the day we are.
I was just chuckling because of the team that photobombed us yesterday.
Yeah, I'm not sure that got to the...
I'm sure they probably won't be called to the tower, but they probably
We called them out on the rooftop studio.
We did. Yes, indeed. We called them out live last night on Balloon Fiesta Live. And we've had some interesting experiences this year. We had Zarek Wells and his team did a drive-by karting on the set. And then we had a team that photobombed us last night. John Rodden and his Sunrise team putting some little balloon pictures of their balloons up on our backdrop.
Altering the logo.
Yes.
How could you do that?
Yes. And then we had a closer than you would like encounter with Pepe Le Pew yesterday morning when a skunk visited us on the rooftop studio.
He was coming for his 15 minutes of fame.
Well, yeah, as I say, I think Ranger sent him to come up and jump in my arms, and fortunately the message didn't get completely relayed. But yeah, so hopefully we won't have any more unexpected visitors on the tower this morning as we get set for, again, Mass Ascension Day and our Dawn Patrol show. And then we'll see what the weather will hold. We do have, it's nice and calm here on the deck, on the surface, but up above, we may have some issues. We do have some speedy winds aloft, and we'll get that word at pilot briefing when Brad Tiemeyer, our chief meteorologist, relays all the weather information to the pilots.
And not only what's there, but what's going to happen throughout the morning.
Exactly. Yeah.
What we expect those to happen.
Right, and that's the key thing. Is it's not just what's happening right at this moment, but you know, our typical morning ascensions run until about 9:30, and so we have to look, you know, a few hours ahead. So the pilots will know what to expect. If they do fly, then what to expect when they'll be looking to land.
Sorry, just as you threw to me, it was my turn to cough.
Okay, sorry about that.
That's all right.
At least you remember the cough button. I haven't always done that.
It's nice just to have a cough button. I've done so many different events and different places, and there is none, and so you just kind of let it go right over the air.
Well, I woke up about 1 o'clock this morning in a coughing fit that's really a holdover from COVID that I had back in early September.
So I think we're ready for the Dawn Patrol show, sir.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's begin this morning with our 25th edition of the Dawn Patrol show. It is brought to you by Route 66 Casino, Hotel, and RV Park. You know, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is by far the most highly... You want to hand me that radio, by the way? I'm supposed to be doing this.
You
think they can hear us?
Yeah, they can hear you.
All right, let's do it without. Anyway, the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta is by far the most highly recognized balloon event in the world. It began 49 years ago to celebrate what was then the 50th anniversary of radio station 770 KOB, known today as KKOB. That little gathering was just 13 balloons, but it has blossomed into what you'll be enjoying today with more than 500 balloons. Soon, we'll be listening in. We are on the radio. We'll hear all the pilots reported they're cold-packed and ready. That's clearly already happened, as you see the Dawn Patrol now standing up. Now that they are upright, 66 Casino Hotel and RV Park Dawn Patrol Show is underway. We'll come back for some Allbirds in just a few minutes.
We want to pick up with the ambassador of the day from our pilot's briefing.
I understand it's Debbie O, 472 Debbie O. And I'll summarize this. And this landowner lives down south of here, and they each year often will set out chairs and invite their family neighborhoods to come by and have the balloons land on their property. And they've done that for the 49 years, including this year. But one day this week, Debbie O and her crew was one of the fortunate balloons to land there. But what was special to them is that Debbie, like most of us do, Debbie took the time to do tether rides for some of the local kids and so forth. Over 50 people were given tether rides. But as we saw yesterday in the ambassador of the day yesterday, there are a lot of people out here that are affected by certain diseases and illnesses. And again, Debbie was able to touch the heart of a young lady who was just recently diagnosed of cancer and was able to give a tether ride to that young lady and that family. So again, I know this is something that we all do, but this is something that this landowner took the time to call out to us. So Debbie, you are the recipient of the ambassador of the day. And for that, we have some gifts for you. The first one being a case of Dos Equis. All right, y'all getting better at this now. Imperial Cider by Cosmic Crisp. A logbook bag from Firefly. Glenn Moyer's scarf. 2 different gift cards from Albertson Market and also Dunkin' Donuts. A Yeti coffee mug from Digital. A basket full of treats from the Albuquerque official staff. A fire extinguisher from Fireworks. A bottle of rum from our own Captain Morgan. There we go, Captain. I bet he sleeps with that. Let's see what Lynn says. So, all right, 2 sleeves of cups that have the balloonist prayers on them. Yep. And last but not least is fantastic. Debbie O, thank you, and thank you to the crews that helped make that possible. All right, landowner of the day. Look at this picture up here, because this is pretty special. We do receive a lot of the landowner, or we do the drawing by the cards, but attached to a card was a printout email that Nancy and the landowner team received. So obviously it caught their attention to see this letter attached, and we felt it worthy to make this the landowner of the day. And again, I'm going to summarize this, but Pilot 370 submitted this, and that's Ken Scalut. Ken Scalut submitted this. As he was flying into Corrales yesterday, he noticed that the 2 balloons that you see pictured here were laid out in that field. So he said, why not? They're there, I'll go there. So he landed there, and as he was packing up, he met the property managers there. They were so thankful that they landed there because they specifically left that area vacated of trees so that it would be open to us balloonists. That's a tree farm there, folks. They could make a lot of money by planting trees, but they left that area open. Here's what I'd like you to do. If you get the chance, go up there and buy more trees, and we'll have more landing areas. All right, pilots to the tower, 139, Sam. No, excuse me, that's not Sam. Pilot 139 to see Sam.
So while they're calling pilots to the tower here, we'll just mention all those gifts that are donated for our ambassador of the day.
And tequila.
Yeah, and one of your tartan scarves is one of the prize packages this year as well.
Yeah, it was just a way that I wanted to give back to all the pilots and the staff here at FIESTA. It's an event really for the 32 years that I've enjoyed being a part of the team. Not that I'm going anywhere, but it was just a way to show a little appreciation, and had some great feedback from some of the pilots who received them. So, yeah, those are all gifts that were donated by individuals or sponsors or whatever. To say thank you to our ambassador today is typically a pilot or their crew go above and beyond to do something special and to be literally an ambassador for this event, for the sport of ballooning, and the nominations are submitted every day, and then our staff pick one that they feel is particularly deserving, and they are honored and get a nice little cachet of gifts. And I was happy to provide my tartan scarves for each day for each of the ambassadors.
So let's continue to watch the Dawn Patrol show here on the field,
a great show.
but we're going to listen in on the weather briefing.
Okay, we'll listen to that. And meanwhile, the Dawn Patrol show is continuing down along road.
Yes. In on Tuesday. So we're going to have a front coming, working its way through today, and then and that will introduce fall to the area. And then when that system comes through on Tuesday, say hello to winter. So temperatures by Monday morning up in Gallup, probably surface temperatures right around freezing or so in the morning, and then warming up throughout the day into the 50s or maybe even lower 60s, but then the bottom falls out on Tuesday. Okay, back to today though. Let's hear. So what we've had overnight is we've had a fair amount of cloud cover, and you can see that even up to the north, up in Colorado, there's been a fair amount of precipitation, and even in the higher elevations, seen quite a bit of snow. So here's the latest conditions. Like I said, generally running a south to north wind, not expecting any drainage here this morning. And so given that that's the case, it's going to be a different weather picture. So we did run a wind sonde this morning because there are some winds aloft that are a bit quicker. And when we did that, we found the inversion temperature right around 500 feet or so is 67 degrees. What that means to you guys is this, is that as the surface temperature warms into the upper 60s, so probably 68, 69, has to get above that inversion temperature, you're going to start to draw down those stronger winds from aloft. And so given that that's the case, I would highly encourage you that as the temperature warms into the upper 60s or to near 70 degrees, that you land by that point, because you're probably going to see winds increasing and probably sustained around 10 miles an hour with gusts here and there to around 15. The good news, and I don't have this up, is that the winds aloft may lighten a little bit this morning, so what you see on the profiler may look a little bit worse than what you actually fly at. But with that said, it's still going to be fairly brisk aloft, and the wind will be fairly consistent out of the southwest to the northeast. So you're going to go visit our neighbors to the north this morning. All right, so here's what the profiler looks like. As I said, in that near surface layer, winds are light below that inversion, but once you get above that inversion, which we measured right around 500 feet, you can see that the winds increase to 10 to 15 knots or so. So that's where you'll see your gust potential, and it'll gradually increase throughout the day today. In terms of the TAFs, what they have at Double Eagle is they were carrying through 1 o'clock today a wind of 270 at 9 knots, visibility greater than 6 miles, broken ceiling at 20,000 feet. And let's see here, then at 1 o'clock they introduced gusts into the forecast, gusting as high as 26 knots. And then over at Sunport, they have a wind of 120 at 6 knots, visibility greater than 6 miles, and a broken ceiling of 20,000 feet. And then at 18 knots, or at 18Z or noon today, they go to 240 wind at 9 knots, so winds out of the southwest, visibility greater than 6 miles, and a broken ceiling of 12,000 feet. And then they introduce the gusts later on this afternoon. I think that we could see some gusty conditions, especially off to our north, so where we're headed. So just keep that in mind. And like I said, if you can get down before about 9:30 or so, I think that would be advantageous for all. Okay, so in terms of Robert's Pieball this morning, here's what I've got for the latest conditions. And he ran this about an hour ago. It's thinking. Stand by. All right, at 100 feet, I've got a wind of 180 at 1 knot, 180 at 1. At 300 feet, I've got 185 at 4 knots. And then at 500 feet, which is where the inversion is, I've got 170 at 13 knots, 170 at 13. If you go to 700, I've got 180 at 13 knots. 1100 is 220 at 17 knots. 1500 is 240 at 25 knots. 220 at 25 knots. at let's go 2,000 feet is 225 at 24 knots. 225 at 24. Let's go to 3,000 feet is 230 at 30 knots. 230 at 30 knots. 3,500 feet is 235 at 26 knots. And then at 4,000 feet, we've got 230 at 37 knots. So like I mentioned, there is a lot of speed aloft. It will start to mix down towards the surface after 9:30 or so. So just make sure that you're back on the ground by then. Okay, so for the weather, the pieball this morning, I have a team of people launching the pieball.
And so, ladies and gentlemen, we've been listening in to pilot briefing this morning with Brad Thiemeyer giving our team, all of our pilots, the weather of the day. We, as you heard, calm conditions down here on the surface, but there is some speed to be concerned with up in the winds aloft. But it sounds like we're still go for flying this morning, and just Brad reminding the pilots that those winds are going to mix down, and so later in the morning you're gonna want to be landing a little earlier perhaps than what we sometimes do when pilots are able to extend their flights for quite some time, because it is expected to get windy here on the surface. But I think he's telling them probably by about 9:30 when the inversion that's above us breaks, and so we should still have should be okay for
should
the
be able to
morning.
do some flights here this morning.
Yeah.
Not long and not high.
Yeah, not long, not high, unless you really want to travel. Because there will be some speed up there. So our
I was going to say, we've been juggling a lot of things here this morning,
yes.
trying to get all the weather information out to everybody so everyone knows what's going on. But our Dawn Patrol show is underway as well, so let's pick that back up.
Yeah, the Route 66 Casino Hotel and RV Park Dawn Patrol team has been performing for you their balloon glow, but we'd like to introduce you to each of the members of the team so you know who those pilots are. So let's welcome them now. Ladies and gentlemen, Dawn 2 is our Dawn Patrol team leader, and that is Scott Vesley out of Frisco, Texas, flying Lighthouse Business Information Solutions. Dawn 3 is Rick Jones out of Concord, New Hampshire, and he is flying a balloon called Polar Dawn. Dawn 4 is Andy Wayner out of El Paso, Texas. He flies a balloon called Hubba Bubba. Dawn 5 is Greg Lindsay from Stafford, Arizona, flying Floating Oasis. Dawn 6 is Tim Taylor from Holiday, Utah in D3. Dawn 7 is Michael Scott out of Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, this morning flying Spirit of the Sky. Dawn 8 is Brian Carlson from Topeka, Kansas in Dreams Fulfilled. Dawn 9 is Matt Grote out of Rio Rancho, New Mexico, flying Jester Unwinds. Dawn 10 is Dale Ruth from Albuquerque in Dawn's Delight. Dawn 11 is Chuck Schick from Bosque Farms, New Mexico, flying Brilliant Shadow. And rounding out the team is Dawn 12, Ron Thornton from Littleton, Massachusetts in Peanuts Forever. So Dawn Patrol, let's do a flicker burn now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker burn, Dawn Patrol, flicker burn. Nicely done. The team is all lined up in formation again this morning. Because of the high winds aloft and the direction and the fact that it's dark, the Dawn Patrol team, in case you're just joining us, are not going to fly this morning. That's no indication of anything else happening this morning. It's just that an abundance of caution should anything happen. Landing a balloon in the dark is challenging enough as it is, and when you're headed toward mountains, as they could be this morning, it becomes even more so. So the team elected to stay on the ground. Dawn Patrol, let's do an all burn for everybody. An all burn, Dawn Patrol, in 10, 9, 8, 7. Okay, well, Scott Vesley called his own all burn that time. Scott, listen to the radio.
You were not.
You jumped me there, Dawn Patrol, Dawn 2. No problem, no problem. We were both calling. I was calling to count down, and he jumped in at 3. So
he's ready to pay attention now.
He's ready to pay attention now. Okay, all right. Well, in that case,
well, we kind of left him on his own while we were
overdoing. Yeah, we're
briefing,
juggling
so
a lot of things all at once this morning. So, okay, Dawn Patrol, let's do. We just did an all burn. Let's do another flicker burn. And folks, those of you that are here, if you've got smartphones that do video, this is a great time to capture this in video, especially if your phone does slow-mo. It really makes for a neat video. So, Dawn Patrol, let's do another flicker burn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker burn. Flicker.
Looking great, guys.
Nicely done, nicely done. Once again, the Dawn Patrol Show brought to you by the good folks at the Route 66 Casino Hotel and RV Park. They've been sponsor of our show for a few years now. Allow us to bring you this show. Now, we do the Dawn Patrol Show on our opening and closing weekends and Wednesday, our midweek mass ascension. During the week, a number of the team members do fly a Dawn Patrol flight, but we don't do the orchestrated show. And this morning, even, it's a bit abbreviated from what we normally would do since the team is staying on the ground, and because the timing was such that we were bouncing back and forth between their show and the weather briefing. Because of today's weather conditions, we wanted to make sure that the crowd got to hear that. But still a beautiful show and a great way to get the day started. Following the Dawn Patrol show, then we'll have another baker's dozen or so of balloons. The Krispy Kreme balloon glow gets underway as we work our way towards 7 a.m. and the launch of the balloon of the day and the national anthem. And our balloon of the day today is
ExxonMobil.
ExxonMobil, who are sponsors. They are powering what you're watching now online and on the air, Balloon Fiesta Live, powered by ExxonMobil. So Dawn Patrol, how about an all burn?
All burn
in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn.
Does it look like the Dawn Patrol team has expanded out there?
Well, it does, and that's what I was just about to say. I saw the Krispy Kreme balloon glowing in our all burn there. So some of the Krispy Kreme balloons are already upright, and they've just kind of joined in with our Dawn Patrol show. Normally what would be happening is our Dawn Patrol team would be launching into the sky and flying away, and then the Krispy Kreme team would be inflating and doing what we're doing now, a static glow on the field. So we're kind of the two shows, if you will, are sort of being blended together this morning as Dawn Patrol show has decided to stay on the ground, and the Krispy Kreme team are kind of joining them. So normally it's two separate events, but today we're all just
mixing them together.
Yeah, it's just, you know,
big happy family.
Yeah, it's an ad-lib kind of morning. We're just sort of flying by the seat of our pants, if you don't mind.
Don't we do that anyway?
We do.
All the time?
But we don't tell people that.
Oh, that's right.
We try to pretend we don't. We try to pretend we're professionals and know what we're doing. Rather than just a couple of guys up here ad-libbing and having a good time.
Where else can you get a gig like this?
I don't know, but I'm glad I've got this one and had it for 32 years.
Yep.
Hoping I can do it another 32.
Flicker?
Sure, why not? Let's do a flicker burn, all burn. Flicker burn, all burn.
Flicker burn.
It's late in the week. Let's do a flicker burn, Dawn Patrol. So a flicker, or as we sometimes say in other parts of the country, a twinkle burn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Flicker.
Really nice with all the Krispy Kreme guys joining the Dawn Patrol show.
Yeah. Bigger show than we normally have. So
yeah.
That is nice. I like seeing the video wall over there because I keep looking over there and going, oh, wait, there's more balloons. Oh, no, I'm sorry.
That's part of the wall.
That's the video. Well, I did that yesterday. Was it yesterday, I think? I saw
Yeah, you were asking if that was the
the
Lobitos.
Lobitos are little radio control balloons, and I thought they were glowing over there, set up by the stage and glowing, and then I realized, oh no, I'm just looking at the video wall. Oh, goodness.
ExxonMobil is also powering those video walls.
That's
So
true. they are.
ExxonMobil's all over it for us this year.
Yeah, they are. And we're glad to have them as a new sponsor. For the past 2 years, we were sponsored by a subsidiary of theirs, XTO.
Right.
And we had so much fun with them, and I think they saw that the results were so impressive because we've had in previous years over 1 million viewers of Balloon Fiesta Live.
Yep.
And so ExxonMobil, the parent company, came on board as our sponsor, and we've had some of their folks. Was it Dina that was up with us?
And Justin.
And Justin.
Dina from XTO, Justin from ExxonMobil.
Right. They were both up here earlier this week and for a brief interview, and they were saying they've just been having a spectacular week. Very happy with the results that they're seeing, and great marketing opportunity for them. So we're thrilled to have ExxonMobil join us as the new sponsor of
Balloon Fiesta Live.
Absolutely.
If you're looking to get a piece of the action with Balloon Fiesta in some way, shape, or form, just check out our website, balloonfiesta.com. Contact our sponsor team, and they will help customize a package directly for you and your business.
And there are sponsorships available at virtually every level, from
You betcha.
simply sponsoring a banner on a balloon, all the way up to sponsoring Balloon Fiesta Live, or you could even become the presenting sponsor for Balloon Fiesta.
Or the
event.
title sponsor.
The title sponsor of the whole event could be.
Let's get another glow in.
Acme Brick Balloon Fiesta. Let's do another all burn, pilots.
How about an all burn?
In 10,
9,
9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn.
Yeah, I've got at least 14 sitting around there. That's at least 2 extra. We had our team was 12. So you have. Okay,
sure.
well, that's what I was trying to do, was count the balloons on the screen.
I'm just sitting back, relaxed, enjoying watching the great show.
Yeah, well. Speaking of Dawn Patrol show, our intrepid field reporter, before we do another burn, another blow rather, another burn, chipper, Ruth Lynn is down at the Dawn Patrol team, and she is with the pilot of one of the teams, and that is Flying Oasis. Ruth, take it away.
Yes, I'm down here with Greg Lindsay from Safford, Arizona. He is flying the Floating Oasis this week. Greg, tell us about how this balloon came to be designed.
It came to, we built this to tell the story of our life. There's 7 elements on there. The sunrise is we're grateful at the end, or the sunset, we're grateful at the end of the day of the accomplishments we've had. There's a lake scene, that's our serenity. We have a sunrise, we're balloonists, we like to get up early. There's palm trees to show that we love vacation, travel, the ocean, and cruise boats. And like a palm tree in the desert that survives on very little water. My wife is a breast cancer, ovarian cancer survivor, and during chemo and radiation, her body's looking for any love, warmth, touch, just like the cactus. So the balloon tells a story.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot to take in. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. Are you flying Dawn Patrol this week, or are you just here doing static display?
We are doing Dawn Patrol. This is the first time that we'll probably just do a show. Maybe things will change. We're hanging in there, but we are Dawn Patrol here. We go up towards the sunrise.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much, Greg. Guys, I think you're going to have a hard time topping that story.
I tell you what, that's a pretty cool story. We always love the backstories to all these balloons.
Yep.
That one ranks right up there. And just for the record, it is Flying Oasis.
Floating.
Floating. I'm sorry.
Oasis.
Oasis, not Oasis, which is a play on words, obviously. But yeah, thank you for that story. That is really incredible. Just amazing. And a lot of balloons out here have backstories. We're trying to share them whenever we can find out about them. Let's do another flicker burn, why don't we, while we still have some time left.
Flicker burn.
Flicker burn, Dawn Patrol in 10,
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flicker.
Don't forget to count.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 2 have the 12 Dawn Patrol, and if we add the Baker's Dozen,
Typically, the Krispy Kreme below is a baker's dozen.
Should be
of
13.
13, so that goes 25.
and I counted 2 plus 2 more.
Plus 2 more coming up.
Yep. So we'll be there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Yep.
Absolutely. I'm going to look something back up with the emails here. We talked about earlier this week. We'll get back to it.
And there's the 2 that are going to join the show here shortly. The 2 Exxon Mobil balloons. The closest one, the yellow with the red and blue bands, that's John Bolger. And then just behind him, that's the balloon we've been watching all week, Tristan McLean, and the Exxon Mobil balloon. He will have one of our balloon cams in there as well, so we'll be able to see the field from dawn's early light. As the national anthem is played, Tristan and John take the flags airborne, and it's Saturday. That means we're going to have the Chili Express flyover as well.
That's right. As part of our early morning official opening ceremonies. This is kind of pre-official, I guess you could say. I was going to mention
Warm-up.
Yeah, it's a warm-up. Okay. One of the balloons that's joined us out there is the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network balloon. It's a bright blue and white balloon. I saw them glowing. There they are, flickering for you right there on the video screen on the field here. And that is a brand new hot air balloon that benefits a local nonprofit, the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network. It's making its debut here at Balloon Fiesta. The balloon represents a passion project of pilot Tony Polito, and who is an Albuquerque construction for Cordova Contracting and Development, LLC, dedicated to the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network. So glad to have them here participating with us. Years, and been very happy to be associated with the Down Syndrome organization. So glad to have their balloon here. It is taking part in the Krispy Kreme balloon blows, so they've joined our show this morning.
So Dawn Patrol and Krispy Kreme, let's get an Allburn. Here we go, an Allburn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Allburn.
You see pilots counting down, glowing, burning as
As
they're
they count,
down
they're with us, yeah.
Just having a little extra fun this morning.
Yeah.
See the sky beginning to lighten up and just begin to make out the outline of the Sandias there to the east. Even with the stage lights, if
Right.
we black, oh yeah, if we black out the stage lights, you can really see the silhouette of and you can see it on our video wall online if you're watching. The sky definitely begin to lighten as the sunrise is coming, as it does every day, thankfully.
That is a shot from our balloon cam, so we can actually see Tristan has stood up the Exxon Mobil balloon. There's the video wall in the background.
There's Tristan on camera. How does he fly with that big old hat?
I don't know.
And you see the video along the background there too. It's a nice wide shot. And yeah, what is Sandia standing tall to the east side of
That's basically our shot, looking out across. We see the sponsor hospitality right below us.
Right up here on the roof.
Then the field starts because all the balloons that are standing up are basically at midfield.
Right. Look at that. It's a gorgeous
Yeah.
shot. That's beautiful. The promise of the coming day.
Let's try a flicker burn. Dawn
Okay.
Patrol and Krispy Kreme and balloons of the day and anybody else who's standing up out there. Yeah, what did I say we were going to do? An Allburn.
No, you said a flicker burn. But we can do it.
Let's do an Allburn first. Let's do an Allburn. Sorry. Allburn. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Allburn.
That's quite a display this morning.
It is.
Yeah, with all the two groups joining
Two groups
together.
combined.
Yeah.
Balloon of the days.
Yeah.
Balloons of the day joining us.
Might make this might have to make this an every year thing, you know, just do a regular nighttime glow in the morning.
For the big 50th, 50th next year?
Yeah.
We can double the baker's dozen.
We could.
2 dozen.
2 dozen.
2 baker's dozen.
2 baker's dozen. Ugh. Get confused.
Yeah.
You can tell it's been, you can tell sometimes that it's day 8 because we get a little goofy up here when you've been doing this. We actually, over the 9 days, provide over 40 hours of live streaming coverage. And we were talking last night, I'm not aware of any other non-network, I guess, broadcast kind of thing that provides
There isn't
that level of programming. There's the Krispy Kreme balloon. We enjoyed Krispy Kreme donuts here on the tower. And there's our Dawn Patrol leader, Scott Vesley, in the lighthouse balloon.
I think he gets the award for the longest balloon name.
Probably.
Lighthouse Information Business Systems, LLC.
Yeah. Is it Business Systems or Business Solutions?
One of those.
I forgot. I've already
Whatever
closed.
word is longer.
Yeah. Whichever has more letters in it. There's a nice crowd building out there this morning, and that's always good to see. Saturday morning is always usually a big day for us, especially the final Saturday. I'm okay. As it's, as we're nearing the weekend. We have special guests.
Glenn is getting really excited because we're going to have a special guest here on the set. I'll just not use my talk back and tell the world that we've got something cool coming up.
Yeah. Hang on, I got to get back around to the right spot here.
In the meantime, we're going to do a flicker burn. A flicker burn, please, in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flicker. All right, Dawn Patrol and Krispy Kreme and everyone else, a nice, great all burn. And all burn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. What a great extra show we're getting here this morning with our Dawn Patrol show team, as well as our Krispy Kreme glow. We've got our balloon of the day up there as well. And we are about 15 minutes away from our national anthem and our balloon of the day and our chilly flyover. But first,
we have a special guest who's joined us here on the rooftop studio. We've been celebrating special shapes the last 2 days, our Shapes Rodeo Melodio. One of those shapes is Monty the Black Sheep. And looky, they brought us 2 little Monty Black Sheep plush little black sheeps. These are mine, you can't have one. No, actually they brought one for each of us. And our guest is Mr. Greg Ashton. There you go, there's your Monty. Greg Ashton, who is Monty's dad, I guess you could say. Yeah, we have a sheep on our shoulder. Yeah. He's joined us on the tower, so good morning.
Good morning.
Good to see you here. You and I were talking offline for several days leading up to Fiesta. Knew you were coming. Knew you were bringing these. Thank you for that. That's a beautiful gift.
You're welcome.
So you've been flying shapes. You've been flying Monty the last couple of days. We've seen you in the sky. So what's the experience been like so far this year?
Unreal. It's best year ever.
Yeah.
The people of Albuquerque are amazing. We landed behind a business yesterday morning, and we had 15 families whipping in their cars, jumping out, running to help.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and nobody's grumpy around here. I love it. I love it.
Well, Art and I get grumpy sometimes, but I think everybody else pretty well stays on an even keel. So what inspired you to do a plushie of Monty, of your little balloon?
I think it was my wife's idea. We got Monty, and so cute. Every little kid that sees it.
Yeah, well, the balloon itself is so cute. What inspired building a shape? What inspired Monty to be built as a black sheep?
Well, I bought Monty from George Airy from Brazil.
Ah, okay, right.
3 years ago, I saw him inflating, and I walked over and I told him I love this balloon. He said, black sheep for sale.
As in every balloon that comes here from Brazil.
Right. And so we turned the wheels and made it work. And we had the Liberty Bell before, Miss Bell, and she's retired now.
So what attracted you to
I had Victor Banta, the event photographer, up with me doing video, and we were launching at the Bell. I looked across the top of all the ride balloons, and I saw Monty pop up with that smile, and I couldn't stop laughing. He's Marcos in Brazil makes amazing shapes and amazing expressions.
Yeah. Is it difficult to fly a shape like Monty?
Not this one.
Yeah.
The Bell was a challenge, because it was 100 feet across the bottom. You have to lean way out and look up the outside.
Yeah. So it reacts a lot like a standard balloon would?
Yeah, it's like the 105.
Yeah. What are the reactions, though? You mentioned when you landed yesterday behind the business. What kind of reactions do you see from people when you land Monty?
Just smiles and just uncontrolled happiness. Yeah, we had a little Indian lady in the place we landed the other day. She came out crying, and my wife gave her a stuffy, and she had tears running down her face.
Now, the little tag, is that a throwback tribute to the Bell?
We'd like it to be. Monty came with a gold bell.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we were going to put We the People on it, but we haven't got it done yet.
Got that done.
Yeah, you can just see the little bell.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe it's a throwback to your previous bell, but I guess it would be like a cowbell so that you can keep track of the sheep when they're out.
And I'm guessing you
around.
get the kind of reaction you got here in Albuquerque everywhere you go. I know the folks on the feed have been asking all week, where's Monty? Where's Monty? We've been telling him he's coming on Thursday.
Yeah.
So they've been looking for you, and they were excited to see you as well.
Well, we flew right over the first morning. You guys were busy. Yeah, I had Victor with me, and he was whistling at you, trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
Well, sometimes we hear those things, sometimes we don't. Before you leave though, I got to get 3 more of these. I have 2 nieces and a little nephew at home, or grand nephew, nieces, whatever they were called. And this one's going home with me. But I'd love to get 3 more and take them home.
I will.
Family.
I think your front desk down below wants some too. So.
Oh, good. Well, you may sell out while you're here. Who knows?
You guys are doing an awesome job, and I drive trucks for a living, and I always have my pad up watching every broadcast before we actually come down here.
Outstanding.
It's always sad when you sign off for the page.
Well, thank you. Thanks for coming
Thanks,
up
Greg.
this morning.
Thanks for bringing us Monty and telling us the story.
Yeah, have a good flight if you go airborne
Have a great
today.
morning.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Greg Ashton, folks, with Monty, the Black Sheep.
There's Victor sneaking around the other side of the center.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Victor takes great, fabulous pictures for us here at Balloon Fiesta.
He does, yeah.
In fact, we used one of his pictures from a few years ago and put it on a blanket. We also put the picture on a puzzle that you can get from Balloon Fiesta. And a lot of his pictures are in the calendar as well. So you can see Victor's work by checking out the 2022 calendar, as well as merchandise, blankets, and puzzles available at our merchandise tent or online once Balloon Fiesta is over again. Can we say let our Dawn Patrol team off the hook here? And
I think we could probably let them go home for the morning.
Well, they're hoping that they're going to be able to fly as well.
Oh,
so we'll wrap up our Dawn Patrol's team show this morning by just reminding everybody that the Dawn Patrol team is brought to you by Route 66 Casino Hotel and RV Park. Proud to present the Dawn Patrol team. So thank you, Dawn Patrol. Thank you, Krispy Kreme, for joining us this morning. If you want to throw us a final call bird, please, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, all burn. Great job. Thank you, Dawn Patrol team. Thanks, Krispy Kreme, for joining in. And we actually saw a number of candlesticks join in as well.
Yeah, that's preparatory to
our national anthem.
National anthem, yeah. Trying to get my Facebook feed back up on my phone here.
So we continue to watch and see what actually happens here. I just had a quick conversation with our balloon meister, Henry Rosenbaum. We are going to go ahead and do the national anthem. We anticipate the balloon of the day going airborne with the flag, with the colors. And they're giving pilots the opportunity to move up in their wave. This field is huge, but we still have to do mass ascensions in 2 waves.
Right, yeah.
So they're telling folks that if there is a spot on their launch site and they're in the 2nd wave and they want to move up to the 1st wave, they're going to allow them to do that. So we'll have should have a full field here if folks want to do that. Of course, it's also good to remind folks that it is always the pilot's discretion and final decision whether to make a flight or not.
That's right. We can raise the green flag, which it opens the field for flight, tells pilots that everything is go. But if for any reason the pilot feel like it's the right moment to fly, they can always stay on the ground, and we do not second guess that the pilot in command of every balloon has the final say as to whether or not they will go airborne and fly or what type of operation they want to do. If you're uncomfortable for any reason, maybe your tummy's upset, maybe some of your crew didn't show, the fan didn't start right away, it doesn't matter what it is.
Didn't get a good night's sleep.
Didn't get a good night's sleep. Anything, the pilot in command has the final decision. We advise them on the current conditions. We make a decision, can the balloons fly safely today? But still, each pilot has to make their own decision. We were speaking a few minutes ago about the Down syndrome balloon,
yes.
And our intrepid field reporter Ruth Lynn has found that balloon and their pilot, so let's toss it down to learn more about this amazing balloon. Ruth, go ahead.
Yes, I'm with Tony Polito of the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network balloon. This is not Tony's first rodeo here at Fiesta.
I've got 30 years and loved every minute of it. Started when I was 7 at 1971 Coronado Center.
Oh my goodness. How long have you been flying for the Rio Grande Down Syndrome Network?
Well, what's great is a week ago today was the inaugural flight, first flight of this balloon. It's brand new, and this is a great cause to bring awareness to those with disabilities, and it is probably the most rewarding Fiesta I've had in 30 years because of that.
What kinds of things do people ask you about, and what kinds of things do you talk about when people see this balloon?
Balloon related, how high can you go, how many people can you take, general stuff. As related to the network, it's why you're doing what you're doing, and then really it's because this is a thing that's bigger than yourself, and then if you give back to the community, it is the most rewarding thing. So.
Do you have personal experience in your family with Down syndrome?
No, I don't, but the owners of the balloon do, and so that makes it really personal for me.
That's wonderful. It's about sharing the love, you guys, and we all need to do that as much as we can. Thank you, Tony, for sharing the love with everyone here at Fiesta. We'll send it back up to Glenn and Art on the stage.
Thanks, Ruth. Good to hear from Tony. As well, we continue to bring you lots of backstories and information about these balloons as we have the opportunity to do that. We are now less than 5 minutes away from the launch of the balloon today. Our launch directors have already gotten the flag attached to our Exxon mobile balloon, and so we are just waiting for the clock and sunrise to be closer so that we can move forward with the launch of the balloon of the day, and hopefully the launch of all of our balloons, or most of them anyway. We're also going to have the Chile Flight Express overhead as well. So you're going to loosen up your neck because there's going to be a whole lot to look at here in just a couple of moments as we officially get things underway for day 8 of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. You're catching it all and hearing it all and seeing it all on Balloon Fiesta Live powered by ExxonMobil. You may hear some of the radio traffic in the background of my microphone. They're continuing to keep an eye on the wind speeds at different levels. It's very calm right here on the field, but all morning we've been watching winds at about 500 feet get into double digits. So that's not very high, and that wind will come down eventually. Most likely by 9 or 9:30 this morning, we'll see that wind pick up. But we are concerned about not only the direction, but the speeds of the winds at altitude. We don't want to put our balloons up in something that is going to be dangerous to any of them. So we continue to watch those as we move closer towards sunrise and the start of our activities this morning, even though we've had a great show already by the Dawn Patrol, our Dawn Patrol team, and their static display, as well as our Krispy Kreme glow who has joined us. Just checking in on the conversation with our officials about the color of the flag and what is happening with that. Don't forget, tonight we have a full-blown balloon glow. We call it Night Magic on this final Sorrow morning, and unfortunately that's going to be the end of 14 events. This week has just flown by. For those of you who are here on the field and just figured out that there is a live stream, Balloon Fiesta Live, all of our shows are available on demand just by going to balloonfiesta.com. Under this year's event, click on the Balloon Fiesta Live tab, and you'll be able to go back and watch all of the shows from this year, as well as the past 4 years, because this is year number 5. We're celebrating our 5th anniversary of Balloon Fiesta Live. And later on this morning, since we are towards the end of the week and towards the end of the 49th event, we're going to be talking about the big one, the Big 5-0. Next year, 2020, will be 50 years and the 50th anniversary of the Albuquerque International Balloon Fiesta. You should already be making plans to be here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, with our national anthem performed by the 44th Army Band. And here comes the Chili Flight Express.
Barely hear the damn rest. All right, everybody good to go, y'all. Happy safe flying. The weather's calm until you get about 100 feet in the air. Thank y'all for flying with me again. See y'all on the other side. No, your truck got drunk off of a bunch of bourbon and whiskey. It looked like.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what we're speechless.
I'm telling you. Talk about take your breath.
Yeah.
That was unexpected. We didn't even know that was coming.
No, and we still feel the heat from all those burners up here on the stage.
Yeah.
Oh.
We certainly warmed things
I
up.
was doing that so you can let me
Wow.
turn these people down.
Great job, everyone.
I was doing that so
Welcome to
you had to,
day
you know,
number
leave
8
early or whatever.
of
So,
Albuquerque
but we can just have a fun fly. We can fly around.
We do that. With the shot on spot from Tristan and the Exxon mobile balloon. We had great shots of it.
That dude Junk Space has been over this airport for the last 2 hours.
Wow.
Wow. I don't know what to say. That was awesome. I got a random shot of it. None of it's going to capture.
Like it was live.
Imagine that moment. Wow.
No. Just fabulous.
What a way to start the day. Aren't you glad you got up early this morning?
You got your live weather on, Joe? Nah, we're not playing hare. We're not doing the hare and hound. We are already kind of taking over.
So we do have one of our Exxon mobile balloons in the air. You got to see part of that opening extravaganza from the air as well as from the ground. There's Houston and the Exxon line. So I do see that the yellow flag is still up in the main street. The field is open for static display at this point, meaning you can stand your balloon up.
Valdez
They have not
disappeared.
given any right.
Oh.
Just before the national anthem and all of that extravaganza, they were checking for another doing at altitude. Of course, now that we have Tristan up there, we can kind of see what happens as well, and we'll keep an eye on what's happening there. A few hundred
You know what's crazy, Joe? See these fields right here? They don't see that.
It is to the
Valdez and Allen, they see the trees and
not a
shit.
lot of things.
That's not
The inconsistencies with Microsoft. Out of this world. And there's wind up here on in the higher altitudes. For sure. I see you nowadays. He should have an easy time to be able to chase us right now.
No. Or
Up, he just disappeared again. The ghost. Really? Y'all see trees? What the fuck? I don't understand. Like, this is all trees. That's crazy. That's insane. We're on the Microsoft 2024, right? I mean, we all got the update. Like, what the? Tell you, boy. Microsoft, man, y'all need to get y'all shit together. For real.
You can kind of see there is that spot, like we said, easy to put 1, 2, maybe even 20 balloons into that spot. But the 500.
Just keep an eye on y'all's radar.
Any west we can get.
Like I said, there is rain around, unless that's just a false echo. But I don't think that's a fucking false echo. We're just like in the middle of shit.
It's the east that is the issue. Right.
Man, it's a whole neighborhood for you? That's crazy, bro. I hate Microsoft so much, bro. And not like in a harsh way, but like, what the fuck? I didn't see that. So let me ask you this: is there a field right here? Do y'all see a field right here? See, it's funny how like you see other people's perspectives when you're playing together, and you're actually able to like call it out on it, you know? crap. Where'd that plane come from? Lord have mercy. Don't be in the line. We gotta stay. Don't go too low, Joe. We're gonna get hit by airplanes. Not the white thing. Okay. That's just stupid weird, bro. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to bring that up to the developers when I fly with them on Friday. I haven't flown in the last couple of weeks because I've been tired. Plus, I've been like doing movies and dancing and all this other shit, so I'm gonna have to like, look, man, y'all need to get y'all's accuracy together with y'all shit. T-White said he'll catch up, because I'm sure he can. With this slow ass wind we got right now, which is cool. I'm not tripping. Should have seen when I came and checked the weather early. It was raining its ass off, winds at 24 miles fucking per hour. Yeah, that's rain in the distance, but you just have to keep an eye on it. I think it's like slowly dissipating. I see you down there, Valdez. Might want to go the other way. Or you can just take a left. Yeah, take a left at that street. Because what's going to happen is you're going to end up having to go on this side of the river, the lake. The higher you go now, I'm getting a southwest wind, and it's going up to 17 knots.
There's the chili.
About 1,000 feet, give or take.
But if you look overhead now, our chili flight is back. So they're going to do their artwork in the sky. Yep, they're going to do a little artwork in the sky.
Yeah, I don't want to go over the river just yet. We'll go down. T-White's in the air. T-White's in the we glitching in the air. What the fuck?
Sounds like a plan.
What's really going on in this game? They call the sim. T-White is just breaking all kinds of what was that damn word looking for? Yeah, I can't think of it. Pretty much is to do with light. Like, yeah. Now I got a whole west wind. What the fuck? Alright, going down. Alright, let's trying to go that way. Gotta find Valdez. Where you at? Oh, he's down there.
Showing the love for all of our first responders.
He's so stupid, Joe. At least we get a good. This is a pretty busy ass fucking airport.
Thanks to our Chili Express flight team for helping us express our love for each other.
Yeah, I'd rather not go over the river this year.
We are, of course, still COVID aware here at Balloon Fiesta. As you probably know, as per the state mandate, we are requiring masks. Any of the tents, outdoors and out on the launch field. If you're in a crowd, you need to shoulder to shoulder, 1,000 of your favorite friends. Out of doors, indoors, the state mandate
And I go down to like 600 feet and I'm going nowhere. Nowhere fast. Going nowhere. Nowhere fast.
So the yellow flag's still up, meaning that the field is open for static displays. And also by number
just gonna cruise. I mean, we've been going fast forever for the land. I'm just chilling. This is just a cruise flight here for me. A vibe flight. Tired of going fast. Very easy day for Valdez. What you doing over there, bro? What happened? In the middle of the road and shit. Just blocking traffic. Make sure you turn your lights on. I think Valdez is stuck. Yeah, Alan, that's the same thing with the liveries of the balloons. If you haven't gotten like rewarded for it or purchased it or whatever, you don't see it, which I think is really stupid. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I never understood that shit. I mean, you play GTA and someone has a car that you don't have or have yet to unlock special paint scheme, you can see it. Like, yeah, whatever happened to our chase group? Okay, I don't see Valdez anymore. He's so stupid, bro. So like, God, there he is. Hey, what are you doing over there, bro?
The yellow balloon with the red and blue bands in the is our other next.
I guess we're just gonna have to alternate days to do chase vehicles, I guess. Right now, Valdez, you're getting a D-. But you can pull through. You can make an A- here. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is he doing? He's chilling. That's funny. Got my other two homeboys behind me. Tell you what, we missing the Brazilian crew. They out there doing some real life balloon work, but they shall be back here starting next week. Yeah, we got a competition thing coming up soon, so May 8th through May 10th. Definitely gonna need y'all to show up. One target, one chance. No multiple shit, no more. We're not doing that no more. Straight up. And then me and Joe are going to be watching hard. So check for everybody, anybody, wind manipulation, skewing, anything. Like, this is all balloon tribe family fun. You know, like, we're just doing something we all love to do, man. It's hard to find people like us in here. Because what we love is rare, bro. Like, Oompa Loompa rare. Okay. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna be able to drive your truck on the keyboard, bro. You need to get you a controller if you ain't got one. Joe, what's up, son? Valdez, what you doing down there, bro? Should we ready? Fireman balloon to Valdez crew. Come in. Valdez, here, go ahead. What the hell are you doing over? I'm talking to this chick on the side of the road. Well, your ass, right? We got balloons up in the air. Oh, shit. What's up, T-White? You quiet back there, brother. How are you, man? Oh, I gotta turn my unlimited fuel off. Oops. Because you gotta have your unlimited fuel on when you're driving that truck. Because that bitch actually like guzzles gas quick, bro. Like quick. Yeah, and I'm gonna make it a little fair since I've already burned some gas. I'm gonna drop that down to 80%. Maybe 99. We'll go a little higher because I mean I already put that down there. Pretty good at conserving my fuel on here. Alright, so we're still in the gaps of the rain. Oh, I'm making it with my mouth. Oh boy! This guy, Musta, Mickey Mouse. Oh, Hannah, family. Nobody gets left behind. What I got this, yeah. Ayaw na naman con Oreo. Wala yung TV ko pang oh, people support here, oh. York spill. Yes. Let me stop, bro. We fucking quit. He called me Mr. Hightower from the police academy, if you know what I mean. Stop. But here we go, check it out. Fighting man balloon to change crew, over. I got lower and I started going more this way. I got like a southwest wind. Just floating over the neighborhood. How y'all doing? Chilling. Like a villain. No, we ain't going nowhere. Oh, yeah, Valdez over here. I see. He's just chilling in the middle of the road. He has no F's given. Oh, he got it made tonight. Uh-oh, somebody just proposed on television. Tell them don't do it. No, you just do your life away, so. He's crying. Don't do it. Hold on. I'm trying to get a couple of shots. Where you at? Oh, stay right there. Push up a little bit this way. Come on, man.
Yes, because there have been stories.
I mean, just come in the neighborhood, bro. We're right in here. Come hang out. They really ain't going nowhere. We're just chilling. I mean, if you go high, the winds are, you know, but we're kind of directly in the flight of airplanes right now, so, but whatever. We've been through worse. Got ATC, you know.
Just in case. There's our Exxon.
Yeah, just find your way over here, bro. I'm literally sitting still. Like literally in the fucking direct line path of an airplane when it decides to come this way.
Looks like a long, tall Texan. I'm not sure that he is, but
he's about there trying to find his way in. Be careful on the roads, dude. Driving early and that thing flung me like 18 feet in the air. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, we're literally just floating. Fucking awesome. This the kind of shit that I like. Where you at? They have my boy go.
Yeah, the view and what you can see from the center of the field.
Oh, you way over here.
During competition as they come in.
What are you doing? Come
well,
over here, bro.
Great.
Like in this
Having
side.
that extra 40 football field.
We got T-White over here.
To be able to see out there certainly makes it easy.
That's coming in. Looking at some of the comments in our Facebook group, Craig Taggart reminding me that he proposed to his wife. FIESTA field back in 1987.
That's Tristan's wife. Good deal. Nice short flight, safe flight. They'll be able to pack up, come back here, and enjoy.
We all over here, bro.
Sounds and feelings.
We all over here. Help us, help us. But somehow T-White didn't got in front of everybody again.
Well, maybe they can get involved as a volunteer.
Look, your nickname is now Speed, in a way. Like, Speedy or something. We're going to figure that out, dude. It don't matter what and where and how. Somehow, he's a little behind, but he always seems to somehow like jump in front of everybody. So he speeds off. We're going to figure that out.
The assigned pilot and since she's right next to Mark Sullivan, they fly together as a team in gas flying. Just sort of making the speculation that
We are literally just floating in the air.
standing up Texas Twist.
You know, back to the balloon camp there are opportunities for camp counselors, teenage and college age folks to join the camp as counselors and help out in they might be camping out where the pilots go home. So there's some opportunities to get involved, maybe not just as the camp, but as camp staff.
The boy said, I'm going to stop now.
And Don Chase said to me that pilot Seth Hunter also got engaged. So there's a lot of
Oh yeah, I did see that.
got engaged here this week. So
Seth lived here for a while, flew balloons here, and went, I think, back to medical school back east. He's moved up there, but I did see that. Did get engaged. Congratulations to Seth.
The whole west wind over here. I'm good.
I am well. There are a few effects. We've been off and it's been months now. It seems like
We can do something similar. What's he doing? You trying to splash and dash? I know he got west, because I'm in this west turn already. I gotta get back down. Either we're gonna be like going nowhere quick, or we're going straight west and headed over the water. And I'm tired of water.
I remember though some years ago we had an event thanks to Steve Hardy, flies the Orange Power Sports Group here. I went down and flew an event in Mexico, and there were so many kids that came out the balloon to help. I have a photograph of my balloon. It's like a centipede. You cannot even see a bit of the fabric. It's nothing but 100 kids.
Wow.
Each with an armload of fabric. Great. All the way lined out. And all you can see is this one line of young kids.
I see you, Valdez.
Rosenbaum, our Blue Meister, is joining us again this morning. Good morning.
And poor Alan, all he sees is the airplane crashing into shit.
But there's really all its own to a display
hell in this bitch.
It's a different attitude. No less exciting. I'm going to have my balloon out here one day and do this. Yeah, we were talking about the BFA boot camp station. Youth out there being inspired. I've got family here today. My cousin Tiffany and her husband David. They're here this morning, and they may or may not get to see Peach Fly, but they're getting a great show. So it's just, it's part of Fiesta,
So can you explain for folks why we're standing on the ground? We're watching the boats. Yeah, great day, great pictures. Go out and collect the training cards, get autographs, all that good stuff. Because as we said, when you launch balloons, they're up and away, and they're gone.
they know that the odds of flying are probably a little slow this morning.
I mean, I'm pretty cool with this amount of wind speed right here.
Go to the work to take the balloons out and place them, stand them up, and show them off, and put on. Thank goodness they fly. I can fly on them. Exactly. By the way,
Whoa,
that's
whoa.
the national anthem this morning in the flyover.
Look, don't let this thing try to commit suicide, huh?
And because the almost uninflated, they're able to hold those birds and the length of that, and it was an awesome sight to look here. We've already got this back on.
We had grid shots from balloon camp, Kristen above as well. Yeah, it was great. And it warmed us up. And that heat from those burners holding it for as long as they did, boy, just coming back here.
Well, we all know hot air rises, and that heat rose and
Right up
came
over here.
right up here onto the rooftop.
The fuck everybody
Not
doing?
letting it go.
That's tripping. I can't see because of this damn thing.
Right. Here we are.
We alluded to that early on. Not revealing the laser. You just don't be there.
Yeah, we got tipped to the backstory last night by saying that it was, so that rather than sitting here going, oh wow, look at that, what is that? What, or how did that, we kind of know the backstory, but we're sworn to secrecy. Sam, I'm not telling anyone. Don't take any Thanks, Henry. You're welcome anytime. Well, that'll be fun. Yeah, so stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen.
And poor Scuba this morning, I kind of just slept through my alarm. I've been tired, but I knew it was going to be raining. He gets on the thing that was premiered, just supposed to start. He's like, yo, are we flying? Guess not. It's crazy as shit over here with the I mean, my bad, bro. I was tired, man.
Yeah, he will. So, yeah,
I go non-stop.
Remember,
Dome that for us. Well, I mean, at least landing won't be a pain in the ass. The winds are now shifting from the southeast. The T-White went high and said, I'm going the other way, bye. Well, I mean, the rains to the west of us dissipated. That's cool. So all those rains are gone. It's good news. Yeah, Joe, I've been trying to like work on this liveries and trying to like transfer them into like whatever. Dude, it's pain in the ass, bro. Like, fuck that shit. I'd rather pay somebody to do that for me. That shit hard, bro. And complicated as hell. And if you miss, I'm talking about if you miss one dot, one T, it doesn't work. Yeah, people now, you know, people bitch about having to pay for liveries, but now I see why. Man, fuck that. It's not really the designing part that's difficult, it's getting everything filed up in order and just right to the eye of the T, man. We don't have much room to land. Yeah, we got plenty of room, brother. And the winds aren't really pushing, so that should definitely be to our advantage. Yeah, we're going this way, so
actually,
I mean, might do a street landing. That's a cemetery. Don't land there. That's a bad look. Yeah, you have to put your skills to the test, my boys. Now, if y'all want to decide to jump up and go south, you know, hit that southwest wind, that's actually a possibility. In fact, I'm gonna do that. What's gonna happen is I'm gonna go back out this way, and And that'll give me some fields, some pretty decent little areas, you know, to possibly land on. That's a lake right there. That's it. That southwest wind is still there. And then once I get to where I need to go, I'll go down again. And by the time that I get there, you know, position myself to land somewhere in here. I don't know, just some of my strategy. But I'm at 58% fuel, so I'm not gonna be lasting too much longer myself. Alright, so I've got the southwest wind at about 742 feet altitude at 4 knots. Climbing right now at about 380 feet per minute. Man, tell them to hit me up. I got plenty of design. Honestly, I was trying to do our YouTube thing first, like Bayou Man Gaming and like Joe Chips. I mean, if he can do that in the colors of like Mardi Gras, you know, purple, yellow, green with some silver, black, and white mix, dude, I'll be satisfied with that shit. Just make the balloon like not dark colored, you know what I'm saying? So like it'll glow and all that. It needs to glow once they get the balloon shit ready. Fuck, man, tell them how much. Shit. Alright, so I've got the west wind about 900 feet in the air. So pretty much ground level is from the southeast, and then it goes from south to the southwest. And then as soon as you get to about 1,000, then it goes straight from west to east. You gotta get a picture of that, man. Are you live streaming, Joe?
And now we're seeing the benefits of it. Yeah, there's the back end of Arabelle. Yeah, and I don't know if it was.
Where's T-White at? Where's my boy at? Where'd he go? Oh, shit. Hold on. No. What the fuck? Oh, okay. I was just checking, brother. Alright, so it's us three and Valdez. See, I've got a whole west wind right now. My tank's on, make sure I don't make a rookie mistake here. Alright, I'm going far west enough.
And if you don't have pennants on your balloon,
yeah, he landed somewhere over here. I get it.
Out on the ground,
I still see your mark on the radar.
Same effect without having the extra weight of pennants. You know, packing up balloons with pennants and bunting makes the balloon.
What happened to Valdez? Oh, he's over there. What are you doing? I keep putting myself in a line of fire on some fucking aeroplanes. I gotta get at least below 600 so I can start switching the number path. See why I said he landed safely. Well, thanks for flying with us, brother. Alright, now got the southeast wind back again.
Well, you probably had people miscalculate along the bottom.
Well, that happens too. Yes, I happen to know. But yeah, it's another fun thing. They're a great visual. The TLC balloon wings,
Back to flying slow.
Actually, I'm looking here. I see mojo rising over.
That's crazy, man. This is like a straight west wind. And then it goes from that to a complete opposite bipolar. There's another jet coming in.
It's the bunting that.
Where the hell are you? Probably a booger. Right there. Well, glad I'm out the way of that one. That's a big ass little airport, bro. Alright, so who's chasing in the morning? Who's gonna be the chaser? We're going to be in Lincoln, Rhode Island tomorrow morning. We decided to move to Warwick because the other place, they had sewage issues, so we had to get away from there. Alright, well then you're going to be the chase vehicle. Make sure you stream it so we can get your perspective. I know you're not used to the morning streams, but that'd be a cool like duo view, you know, dual view. Valdez is just over there chilling with the in the trees and shit. Oh, excuse me there. I don't know if Joe's landing yet. I don't think we're landing yet. I mean, I still got 55% fuel, or 52. I'm just kind of zigzagging my way around, like up in the air, so I can have some good places to like land in. Because I mean, I can land in the street. With winds like this, it's no problem. Nah, you good? Why do you think I put on the background shit, like the festival thing? Like the other last week, I was getting over a cold or whatever, and it just hurt to talk. So I just fucking let the shit, that's what announcers are talking about, bro. I see Joe Winner over there in the field. Nope, no, I don't know what the hell that was. We really haven't gone that far. We're so used to like taking off like rockets and being in a whole different county and shit. Or state. You know, we almost flew in just over there on the side of the lakes. That's where Massachusetts is at. That's where we're going next. We almost fucking landing in a whole different state. Can't miss that orange ass truck. Uh-oh, his truck went into the ground. We got sunk trimmers. The trimmer monster got him. What the fuck's going on? Now see the normal trucks, the normal liveries where it's got the sunroof, those are really good for ballooning because you can actually like look up while you're still driving, you know, like the real deal. About is and drove into the whole neighborhood over there. I guess he's following you, Joe. I told you, dude, the handling sucks really bad. Like, you cannot go a certain speed. Like, if the winds of us were doing like they normally do half the time, you would have hell trying to keep up with us in that bitch. Because this handling sucks so bad, and terrain, driving on this game, bro, is so unpredictable. There's ghost holes, ghost walls, all kind of shit.
So, ladies and gentlemen and balloon pilots, we're going to try a first here. We're going to try a daylight all burn.
Oh my lord.
We're going to do an all burn even though it's daytime out here.
And ladies and gentlemen, we want you to join the countdown. Warwick gets all the pilots all the way through the field, and let's see if we can't do it first at the ALBUQUERQUE International Fiesta.
So count with us. Get ready for an all burn in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All burn!
Daylight, light them up.
All right, great job.
Nice job. Good idea, Henry.
Yeah.
No more ever again.
How about that?
Mark that down.
Yeah.
Yeah, mark that down.
2021,
Never
first
do it
daytime
again.
all
You
blow.
know, well, I think now we should try a flipper.
They got a guy down there standing in there. Is that a dude down there? Bro, hold on. Holy
Oh
shit.
man, let's try a straight flicker first. Then we'll get crazy.
Then we'll get a little inventive. So pilots, you did a great
the
job
fuck?
on that. So we're going to try a flicker burn.
Wait, I'm so confused because there's something there, but then there's nothing there. Oh, it's this stupid thing.
9,
What the fuck?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, flicker!
No, don't do that. I'm trying to get a little picture real quick.
We need to strike up a course of We Are the Champions.
Oh wow!
How awesome is that?
A daytime balloon blow. Excellent. This is great fun. And our pilots do. Yes, absolutely. You really feel that you can hear the difference. Counting down into that all burn and even into the
We're not doing an all-day thing. Fuel's already expensive enough, alright? That's hilarious. Jamming Gears. Yeah, that's a good name for this thing. There's a fire department right there. Easily tellable. Yeah, definitely a fire department. you go about 900 feet to 1,000 feet, Alan, you're gonna go straight from west to east too, so be careful. Hey, look, it's Walmart. I need something from there. Oh, that's what? Fire station and everything? Let me stop at the store real quick. The sun's starting to go down. When the sun starts to go down.
You know what else is today that I almost forgot about? And that is today is another pin trading day.
Oh, yeah.
It's another pin trading day. 11 o'clock on the far northeast corner of the field in the group tours tent. Opportunity to check out and trade
Hey, Valdez, can you make it to these fields right here? Can you make it to those fields right there? I think that's where we're going to try to land, because opportunity is going to be scarce and empty unless you're trying to go into a football field somewhere back here. If you can get to them fields right there, Valdez, I guess I'm going to try to land there. The sun's starting to go down anyways, and I'm at 42% fuel. Where you at, Alan? Land wherever you shall, my boy. That's where we're going, Valdez. Let me get this. And Alan must be in the higher altitude because he is going completely the opposite way. Yep. So there he is. Hey, I appreciate you flying with us again, Alan, and it's always good to see you and have you around with us. Whoa, Alan, what are you doing? You're just crashed and burned. No.
Oh my goodness.
It's live, by the way. Valdez, can you get in here?
To be born. Andy, when she is, are you going to tell us her name?
Well, I think that's up to the and maybe it'll take
Where's our chase crew?
to really
What happened?
Name of this balloon will be.
Speaking of the parents, are they here?
Well, I think more will be revealed in a few minutes.
Oh my goodness.
What happened to our crew members? I think we lost our chase crew.
Here we are, last day of the 49th Fiesta. We're excited.
No, that was just in my imagination there, Alan.
I mean, this is the first time we see it in one piece. So it's had an indoor inspection. It has all the checklist items completed. Now we have a couple of pages of items to check outside.
Is Valdez okay?
Pieces of the jigsaw puzzle are in the right place.
How late was it when you finally finished filming?
I think I'm kind of below you, Joe. Be careful.
We've been working on it all week. The team is hired and excited to see it.
That is wonderful. Tell us, to be built this quickly?
Well, it's very unusual. 3 to 5 weeks. So compressing it all in 5 days. Here at Fiesta.
The chase crew bailed on us when we needed them the most.
So,
Just kidding.
Thank you, Andy. I know you're busy this morning. We'll check back with you.
Probably a damn glitch because this damn thing frozen me twice already. Like I had to restart my game.
So we're excited to see that too.
So who's driving an 18-wheeler in a neighborhood like that? Oh no. No, I just defied physics on that one. Alright, so I got 39%. I'm at 200, kind of steady from the southeast at 6 knots.
They are just back from the cat adoption center, having been on the
There we
waiting
go.
list. You and Bobby are cat people as well.
Yes.
And they are just back from the cat adoption center.
Hey, they got homeowners insurance, should be alright. Who? Microphone hot.
And so maybe next year a special shape for their new brown long-haired cat. You're right. So yeah, if you're in the, I think Andrew's been watching mostly the Facebook feed. So if you're on that feed and you have a suggestion for a kitty cat name, Fiesta oriented.
I think we're gonna miss that location.
Ballooning in New Mexico, Fiesta oriented.
I don't think we're gonna make the field. Just gonna miss it. You can't land there, you know, they said you can't park there.
Well, for any pet lover, it's always fun when you welcome a new pet into your family.
Oh, there's the key word. It's into your family.
Did you want it to understand English to follow the live stream? Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Joe, stay down, son. You're like right below me. You better stay. I'm going up a little bit, but I'm letting you pass me.
Andrew, first thing to pop up in our Facebook group.
Yeah, you were literally below me, dog. But regardless of the language barrier, and I don't know if you got a translation to it or how that works, but I'm just glad you're here, bro. Like I said, you're part of the balloon tribe now. You know, and we appreciate you. We're glad you're here, man. Alright, so you seem to have... Oh, there's our chase crew member. Our chase crew's back.
How about Sandia?
Where the hell Joe go? He's still below me. Okay.
Someone says just don't call him Cat.
right above it too. Valdez, hey. Joe might make it, I'm not. I just missed it. Well, if you take care of him, y'all gotta come chase us now. Whoever lands has to go get in the truck and come chase us. Joe's about to hit trees. That's not good. Sir, that's not good. Joe, now you're gonna have to take your other balloon out because now you ripped half the side of your panel. But Joe immediately went and got his truck. All right, Valdez. So we got me and Alan left. How you doing over there, Alan? You good? He did other great landing. Yeah, copy that. Valdez says he's crewing for me, so Joe, go for Alan. And then we'll all just kind of go together at the end, whoever lands last. I see a parking lot. I mean, I do need to go to the store, so it'd be very convenient. I see Joe. Yeah, Joe, you crew for Alan. Valdez, he's crewing for me. I don't know if you heard me the first time. Hold on. Good one. I'll do that good one. Oh, there's Valdez. I'm probably going to try to land in that store up there. In the parking lot. You can't move it. You probably need a controller, Joe. And if you go to Walmart and get a cheap one for like $25, dude. That's what I did. And my other one started like having a little drift on it, so I couldn't deal with that shit.
We do indeed.
Nope. And I would say you can ride with Valdez, but we can all walk through the vehicles. It's weird. You don't get controllers. You have to, I know for a fact you have to make sure your E-brake's off, which would be the RB and the X button. And then you have to use the A or the bottom one, hold it down to get acceleration. You brake with the X by itself and decelerate with the circle or whatever the fuck you got. I had to like set some shit up too. Alright, I got 30% fuel. There's a little field right here. I don't know if I want to take that or not. I'm gonna have to land in the street. Game just crashed. That's what it did to me too one time. It did that to me. Like, I kept like coming in and out of the doing different liveries and shit. And I guess it finally just said, make sure you get some snapshots, brother. Alright, we look to be going to be just slightly north of that, I'm sure. So I'm sure it's going to go about more in that direction.
We put all of our meetings and that we have been doing in-person classes that we have now moved online. In fact, we have purposely built an online ground school for
Alan. Alright, so there's a little spacey field right here coming up. I'm going to try to drop in if I'm on enough angle of it, which I hope I am.
Designed for online. Our meetings and our programs have all been on Zoom, as everything else has in classroom. As we're starting to meet in person, because we've now got members around the country, around the world, we're going to continue to put our meetings and programs on Zoom, even though we're meeting in other balloonists who may not have a local balloon club, or they're just by themselves, or a couple of those.
Alright, Joe, I'll see you in the morning, brother.
Joining us in growing the sport and keeping the sport safe. Okay. Clock is ticking toward our special announcement, so you can step backstage already.
Let's see if I can drop it right here. Am I even on the... I'm getting the corners of everything right now.
So I'll talk a little bit more about quad. There are a number of information, safety videos. There's more going up all the time. And private pilot ground school for the soon-to-be released online commercial private pilot ground school. Those are all available on hotairBallooning.org.
The railroad track. That's not what it's showing on the map, man.
We're starting to see just a little bit of that wind out here.
I'm probably just got to land in the street.
Flew the balloon of the day. He stayed low, did not fly far, and put down because we were headed fast winds in that direction. We've actually started.
Alright, I see a little spot right on the other side of these trees. I'm gonna try to drop her in.
Seeing all of the balloons that are inflated here on the field, we're starting to rock and roll just a little bit, and we're going to start seeing them put down. As we are seeing them deflate, the special balloon, the one that was built here in Albuquerque,
Yeah, I'm gonna drop her down here about it. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Coming in for a landing. It's okay to hit those a little bit. Alright, I'm coming down, but where you at? Very nice landing. Very nice landing. Very beautiful. Whoop. Alright, where's Alan at?
Put this balloon up for the very first time. Commissioned for it to be
Hold on,
built
I'm coming
here
for
at
you, Alan.
Balloon Fiesta. And I think we could, oh look, we're starting to see the Balloon Fiesta logo on the
Very
side.
good.
So that reveals to you that this is a Balloon Fiesta balloon, and we're going to see more about it as it comes up. But they're already taking, you see they're taking a look at the seams, checking
Nah,
out
you
some
good.
things that
You
Sam
good,
Marks
brother.
will be inflating
I
that
appreciate
balloon
you.
for us.
Hold on, let me get all this. Lord, what the
As
hell?
we continue to watch and see and reveal more of the design of that balloon.
Oh, I got you, bro.
But you can see, we already can see that
Fix
there
this
is
crap
the
real
Balloon
fast.
Fiesta logo on the balloon, and there appears to be some additional balloons around the balloon itself. And now that we're looking at the top, you can see a little bit more.
ran out of fuel apparently. That's why you gotta have your fuel unlimited on there. What the hell happened over there? Oh look, now this game is being stupid because I'm over here with it.
Look at all the folks. Yeah.
Yeah. And the crowd, you can see the whole
Out of
crowd
fuel already, bro.
Like
that appears to be the board of directors.
That's Sam Parks right there, isn't it? With his back to us, was that Sam? Oh, is that the board?
Coming out on time, bro. It's like driving in the streets of America. Full of potholes, bumps, and idiot ass drivers. What the hell? I'm trying to get to my balloon, man. Oh my lord. Trying, Alan, sir. This is a whole challenge in itself. Oh, well, can't go down that way, because that's a whole damn train track area. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, my God. Where I ended up at. Hey. Yeah, man, this game is definitely terrible bug. Like, terribly bugged. But yeah, what can we do, man?
Coming up. Here it is, a little bit of heat.
I'm on the live
and
here,
there you
bro.
see, look at that. There's that.
But hey, look, thank y'all for hanging out and experimenting with the balloon chase crew thing and everything else, man. And
the 50th anniversary and the 50th
get some rest, man, and have a safe last flight tomorrow. And to all you people, we've been missing y'all, and can't wait to have y'all in the skies with us again. And so I'll see you soon. To everybody else, thank y'all for hanging out. Thank y'all for joining us. We did a little experimentation tonight with the chase cruise, and it's okay. Got some issues, a lot of issues, but so does the game. So, anyways, this is your boy Bayouman Gaming. We will be back at it again, weather permitting, tomorrow morning in where we're going to be, Lincoln, Rhode Island, or our last day in Rhode Island, and then we go to Massachusetts, and then we have our competition flight in New Hampshire. Yeah, buddy. This is your boy Bayouman Gaming to remind you how awesome you are, you're kick-ass, and you are so sweet, and so